जास्त आहे. So that's why it'll be fun. So we're all set. Samir Ansari to break versus Niraj Kamble. The first board of the first set coming up. Nicely done, trying to take all the coins towards him. And that's what the intention is always there. When you try to break, try to position them, the coins in such a way where you can then play the board as you want it to move around. The balance that is important. Then the moment you take those coins, you also see to it that you have the next position of the coin ready for you in pursuit of the queen. Nicely done. Now we'll look for the cover. Samir Ansari making a statement in the first break itself. Nicely done. This is what the game of Carrom is all about. You break it so well, then you ensure that you keep the momentum around. That's a missed opportunity that Samir Ansari will feel because just didn't hit the coin well. But now chance for Niraj Kamble. Starts well. We'll look to just cut it softly so that the other two come in a position. That's what his intention was. Couple of good positions on the board for Niraj Kamble. The break was done by Samir Ansari. Smooth, swift, and so perfect is Niraj Kamble in the touch. Nicely done. The rotation, and then there's a board that has opened up now. And rightfully, Niraj is thinking which one to pursue. The one on the cut or the one on the third one. That's what he does. So this is what happens, these Carrom players will have a couple of options. We can predict from here, but the one that at that moment the player thinks, wonderfully done. The uppercut going so beautifully and smoothly. And remember, the queen belongs to Samir Ansari. Nicely done with the connection. And then the double connect to get it into the pocket. Now looking for the third one. Oh, that was a good try. Well done. But he still has, he could have got that slam, the black slam and the white slam. There are attractive prizes also for both. Not quite getting the power. Maybe looking to get that cut from in. Yes, that's what he does. And the first board, Niraj Kamble opens his account. Remember, it's a race to 25 or 6 boards and a best of 3 sets. Samir Ansari got the queen, but Niraj Kamble, then the moment he got a chance, he just did not let that go along. Both players from Maharashtra. Samir Bendre is the referee, the national umpire. But Niraj Kamble has started well. He gets 5 points on the board. And now he will look to break. Getting all the coins in perfect position. You can see from your screens, through commentary here, we're also trying to explain you the rules. And you see the two white coins towards him. So he'd like to take all the coins towards him, which normally the Carrom players do on the rebounds. So the coins come close, and then it's a nice opening of the board to then push the coins, or the Carrom men as they're called. Here we go. The break from Niraj Kamble. Not quite able to yield a coin, but the board opens up now for Samir Ansari. The thought is to take the third pocket, but here on the bounce. Now a little opening up for Niraj Kamble. That thumb easily taken. A double connect there. Could have had that. That's what happens, when you try to internally get those connections. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. This is perfectly done by Samir Ansari. Got the queen in the first board, but then Niraj Kamble capitalized on all the opportunities that he got later on. Nicely done. If you're watching this on your screens, it's all about the first contact. If the striker and the striker and the coin come in perfect contact with each other, and the angles. So not only do you need to be a good player of Carrom, but a good student of geometry as well, to understand the angles, to understand the speed. It's all about a lot of detailing that happens in the world of Carrom. You might think, oh, it's a close opportunity, easy opportunity. It's not like that. When you sit on the Carrom board, so many people watching you, never easy. And if you're here to witness this third Maharashtra Open Carrom Challengers Trophy at a beautiful hall in Dadar, you'll see that about 300 players are around. Everybody wanting you to pocket that coin, absorbing that pressure, trying to pocket that as well. Never easy. Slight opening here now for Samir Ansari with that missed opportunity from Niraj Kamble. Just positioning himself well. Whenever Samir Ansari has connected, the connections have been really spot on. The intention was right, but not quite getting the execution. But it offers an opportunity now for Niraj Kamble to extend his lead. The queen pocketed, looking for the inner coin, or then from the outer part. That's what he does, and gets the queen to him. He leads the first board 5-0. A slight connect there where he wanted to cut that and get that into the third pocket. And this is what happens when you look to outsmart, outthink the opponent. When the strategies come out, it looks really well. Many times they don't come off, but the thinking is absolutely spot on. Not quite able to get the desired cut that he wanted, the angle that Samir Ansari wanted. Niraj Kamble now has an opportunity. Just changes his position of the angle that he wants to. Now will look from the right side of the board, the two sides that you get, the left and right side, to just manage your angles. Almost. And when you're playing your first round, many times not easy to gauge the pace of the board. These are all fantastic boards of Sure Slam. The equipment partners, Siska, who have given us Sure Slam Carrom boards and bullet shot Carrom coins as well. Getting some rhythm here is Samir Ansari. Will look to just connect it from the inner part. The intention was right, not quite able to get the execution perfectly here with Samir Ansari. Another opportunity for Niraj Kamble now. But his one coin is stuck there between two black coins. Nicely done. What a shot. Not only does he pocket one, but he opens up that stuck coin as well. This is absolutely top class Carrom from Niraj. Then again, the thinking was right to get that on the rebounds, and now Samir will want to take these two anyhow, because otherwise this board again goes to Niraj Kamble. Is Samir looking to strike it really hard? Yes, that's what he does. He gets his coin in and then slightly alters the Carrom man of Niraj Kamble. An opportunity here for Samir Ansari. Can he connect it well? Oh, he does that. Well done. Absolutely top class Carrom from Samir Ansari. The queen belonged to Niraj Kamble, but this is a comeback from Samir. Maybe has got that touch now back, which wasn't quite there on the first board. He gets his first point. The second board goes to Samir Ansari. It's an interestingly poised first set. And it's going to be a good close encounter this. Now, Samir Ansari getting ready. Getting all the coins perfectly in position. If you see to the left of your screen, the two coins towards him. That's where he wants the break to be. This game is all about concentration. It's all about focus. It's all about how you maintain that attention when you're trying to strike. The break, one coin goes just outside the Carrom board, so the referee Sameer Bendre, national umpire, will just get that back on track and he'll then position it. The role of the referees is also so important to precisely keep that coin. See how exactly those coins have to be placed, ensuring that it does not alter the position of any of the coins that exist on the board. Nicely done. On the inner side. Well connected. Niraj Kamble gets off the mark. Gets 2 in 2. There's a special award for a white slam and a black slam as well. Nicely done. 3 out of 3. Smooth and swift in the connections. We'll have to just open up the board a little. The intention was right for the coin to go in. 2 boards done. 5-1. Niraj Kamble on your right leads. Sameer Ansari won the second board with 1 point. The first board belonged to Niraj. Nicely done. It's all about understanding the precision of your connection. Beautiful. The pace of the board, at times a little angle or a slope that you might get, not here, but just to get the pace of where the board is operating. That's where he missed an opportunity. Another opening now for Niraj Kamble. Connects it well. He has all 3 lined up here on this part. So just wait and watch what he wants to execute. He also misses out. Another opening now for Sameer Ansari. He is making a strong comeback. Good connection. We'll look to just deftly touch this and then move ahead. That's what he does. There are 3 right there in the circle along with the queen that are connected to each other on the inner part. Nicely done. Now is where 3 back-to-back with the queen slightly look to break that centerpiece. That's what he does. Gets everything to him. Doesn't want to give it to the opponent, and that's a good strategy and a plan executed well by Sameer Ansari. But Niraj Kamble also on top of his game. He has still 3 Carrom men left. Connects well. That's where a slight attention on the queen as well to just ensure that it doesn't go out of sight. Just thinking from right to left, where does he exactly want to connect, and that's where he thinks about it, but goes in pursuit of the black, which is right, where he just wants to ensure that there's only 1 left on the board. The thought was right to get the ones closer. Not easy to execute these. And opening now for Sameer Ansari. Look to play steady now. Gets it nicely. 3 on the board for him. Which one is he thinking? The longer one. Slight deft connection is all that he needs. He gets that. The queen to him. 2 on the board. Sameer Ansari making a strong comeback. Gets that. Nicely done. This board must go to Sameer Ansari now. All that he needs is a deft connection. Well done. That's a comeback from Sameer Ansari. After trailing 0-5, he won the second board and now the third board with the queen. And that's 5 all on the points. 3 boards done. The first set. It's a race to 25 or 6 boards. And that is where it will count. And remember, it's best of 3 sets. So if you win the first 2, you're done. It's an evenly contested final, this one. Sameer Ansari and Niraj Kamble, both from Maharashtra. Sameer from Thane, Niraj from Mumbai. And how beautiful this board looks. Now, if you're watching this on your screens, the equipment partners, Siska, have been very strong in their support. Nicely done. What a powerful break that was. Starts with the pocket. A nice setting up of the pieces for him. All that Niraj Kamble now needs to do is maintain his focus, because 3 on the left, about 4 on the right part of the board if you were to divide it into 2 halves. He's got the pace as well exactly right. From the inner part, he'd like to take this white coin. He gets that connection really well. Then just having a look at a couple of strikes that he may have on the left and the right, or on the third pocket, but nicely done. He just wants to reduce 1 on the board. Thinking was right, but the striker got in touch with the other coin as well. That's why he couldn't get that smooth road that he wanted. Opportunity for Samir Ansari now. All these long pockets that he's been taking, he's got the space exactly right. It's all about maintaining your nerves. It's all about keeping your focus. It's all about not getting diverted from any of the noise that happens, the cameras that are there, media to cover. It's all about just managing all your external distractions. Nicely done from the inner connection of the striker. Carrom already in this third session has been of the highest class. Imagine the level of Carrom that we'll see when we go to the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, the grand finale, world champions in action. As the day progresses, the defending champion Sagar Wagmare, Mohammad Gufran, the runner-up of the last year. The secretary of the Maharashtra Carrom Association, Mr. Arun Kedar himself, a Shiva Chhatrapati awardee for a player and as a coach as well, ensuring that all these Carrom players get the most professional tournaments that he has organized, a strong team that he has. Today, along with Mr. Arun Kedar, Mr. Ajit Sawant, the treasurer, was present. The vice presidents, Dhananjay Sathe, Pradeep Bhatkar and Yatin Thakur, as Niraj Kamble here gets one behind the other. The coin, and now a golden opportunity for the board as well. Comes back Niraj Kamble with a statement. The queen to him, the board to him. In board number 4, after losing 2 consecutive boards, the 4th board belongs to Niraj Kamble. 14-5 that he leads. We're talking about the dignitaries of the Maharashtra Carrom Association who are present today. Mr. Arun Kedar, Mr. Ajit Sawant, Mr. Dhananjay Sathe, Mr. Pradeep Bhatkar, Mr. Yatin Thakur, the assistant secretaries, Mr. Abhijit Mohite, Mr. Ketan Chikhle, Mr. Yogesh Fansalkar, the branch head of the LIC of India, the Life Insurance Corporation of India, Mr. Vasudev Mukherjee was present. The equipment sponsors, Siska, Atul Mehra was present. We had a small opening ceremony, but subdued, because we also offered condolences on the passing away, the tragic death of the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, also the President of the Maharashtra Olympic Association, late Ajit Dada Pawar. He's always supported sports in the leadership roles that he has always been, and that's why the opening ceremony today was a little subdued. A minute's silence was observed, and everybody here present offered their respects for the departed soul. We have seen first 2 sessions. Now this is the 3rd session. First match in action. Samir Ansari is broken. Got off to a good start. 14-5. Niraj Kamble on the right of your screen is in the lead. A deft touch. And remember, single defense is not allowed, where you can't intentionally touch the opponent's coin and obstruct the opponent's progress. But if it's a part of the game, anything done unintentionally, the referee is to take a final call on that. Just trying to change the angle, just opening the board a little from his right side is Samir Ansari. Not quite getting the pace on that was Niraj Kamble. Made a strong comeback in the previous board. Pocketed the queen and then opponent's 4 coins left. So 14-5 the lead for him. Beautifully done. A double touch, a double contact where he gets the third pocket in. Excellent. This is pure class from Samir Ansari. Deft touch that he needs on the inner part of the white coin. Oh, missing it by inches. It's all about the connection, the pace, the angle at which the striker and the coins strike each other. Niraj Kamble gets one on the rebounds. He looked to just extend this lead and then hold on to it in the last board. Leading by 9 points here in board number 5. A long connection there, but finds a route. He finds that empty space and gets that done. Now in a position is Samir Ansari. Beautiful. He's opened up the board really well. Now in pursuit of the queen. Second time that it has happened that he's not quite able to get that connection, but now it gets an opening for Niraj Kamble. Can he finish this off? A couple of tough ones, but he gets the queen. So he ensures that he keeps the control to him. Well done. Back to back. Again looking to just have a deft one, but he's anyways blocked it for Samir Ansari. But Samir will have to just get this one in and then take the other one in the third pocket. Oh, he misses this. Good work. Niraj Kamble. Now is he looking to take one on the third pocket or reduce this by taking this one in? Yes, he does that. Now one to him. He takes this, the board and the queen to him. Oh, but now it presents an opportunity for Samir Ansari to make a nice comeback. It's all about holding his nerves. Oh, he misses that. And now Niraj Kamble will get the coin, the queen, and the strong lead in the first set. It's all about capitalizing on your opportunities, even the slightest of ones, the smallest of ones. Never lose them. But now, I think with that lead, it looks to be that it is the first set that Niraj Kamble will take to him, because it's a lead of 13 points. And just a quick word from the referee Samir Bendre. 18-5 the lead with one board to go. The first set that Niraj Kamble starts off with. So we take a small break here and then we will resume once the second set starts.
पहिला सेट झालाय 2 मिनिटं थांबतो. start the ball.
Okay, so welcome back to the third session of the third Maharashtra Open Carrom Challengers Trophy 2025-26. Wonderfully organized by the Maharashtra Carrom Association. Cash prize of 8 lakh. And the highlight of this tournament is that the men and the women grouped together. The first two editions had the men and the women in two different groups or categories. But this is one of the highlights, one of the many highlights of this wonderful tournament organized by the Maharashtra Carrom Association. Over 500 participants from 17 states, along with India, participants from Canada, Sri Lanka and Maldives. A big thank you to the title sponsors, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Thank you to Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Union Bank, IDBI, Hindustan Petroleum, Mud Jeans and Barbecue Nation. The equipment partners, Siska. Coming back to this match, Niraj Kamble winning the first set 18-5. So Niraj Kamble with that first set in the lead, 1-0. Playing against Samir Ansari. As you can see on your screens, Niraj Kamble on your left, Samir Ansari on your right, off the screen. That's how the names are written. So the break there by Niraj Kamble. Now Samir Ansari. Deftly done. Just a small intentive push from Samir Ansari. He looked to come back after losing the first set. Looking to cut it. The intention was right, but not quite getting the angle correct. Now again presents an opportunity to Niraj Kamble. From the inner side, he looked to connect it. Not the best of starts for both the Carrom players in the second set, Niraj and Samir. That is again an easy opportunity. That's what happens when you change your sides after the end of a set. Never easy to adjust to the pace and the angle of the board. It's always straight, but still, when you've played about 5 or 6 boards from one side of the board, never easy to change it. It looks very easy. You feel that it's a square, it's the same from all the sides, but there's a slight element of change. And that's why the first 3-4 attempts didn't go where Niraj and Samir wanted the coins to go. Niraj Kamble now, back-to-back coins that he has pocketed. Just look to keep the Carrom men exactly in command, and as I say that, the coin refuses to go in. The first board of the second set in progress. Beautifully done. The exact pace that Samir Ansari will want to pocket one behind the other. He does that well. Just looking at a different angle now from the right of the board. Oh, looked to connect it from the far side of the back support. He gets the thumb in. Then connects really well. On the go is Niraj Kamble. Beautifully done. A deft touch. Niraj Kamble looking to pocket it on the other side. The intention was right there. Nice power. 3 coins were together, but Samir Ansari just finding that gap. Niraj Kamble leading 1-0. Beautifully done from the inner part. Niraj Kamble in the lead. The first board in progress. Not been a convincing start in this board for both Niraj and Samir. Just the change of sides sometimes takes a little time to settle. That's what Samir Ansari's body language also suggests. That otherwise it would have been an easy pocket there again for Niraj Kamble. I think this is what happens. The first set done, the change of sides, the change of angles, getting used to where the light and the angle is off the pace of the board. But now Samir Ansari has that opening that he was looking for. Gets that nicely. Now two in the same angle that he has. He'll just look to pierce one through for a gap and a cut. That's what he does. Well done, Samir Ansari. It's all about getting that exact connection on the part of the coin that you want the striker to hit. Well done. This is some top class carrom from Samir Ansari. Now all that he needs to do is take this cover and start off with the board in the second set. Oh, he misses that opportunity. Samir Ansari. Not only did he have the queen and the cover, but the board also to him. It was a chance to come back strong after losing the first set, but he still has an opportunity. Samir Ansari. It's a slightly tougher one, but now it gives a nice opening to Niraj Kamble, who is just waiting for his chance to come. Just look to pierce it on the thumb. He does that. Now is he looking on the rebounds exactly at the same angle? He does that. What a comeback this is from Niraj Kamble. He was almost on the verge of losing at the first board in the second set, but eventually wins it 4-0 to take a strong lead. So we're all set to start board number 2 in the second set. The first set, commanding position for Niraj Kamble, 18-5 after the end of 5 boards. Samir Ansari with the break, not quite able to get the opening that he would have wanted. Nicely done from the inner touch. Just getting the support of the board and then that deft connection. Beautiful. He's got the pace now, Niraj Kamble, and the confidence. Playing the waiting game. Just holding and then connecting. The touch that he wants. Yeah, the touch was to the opponent's coin, and hence that repositioning. This is what happens, and this is the new law of this tournament that we have seen over the last 2 years and the third year as well. The first defense cannot be the opponent's coin. Unintentional touch, part of the game. But if that is done on intention to block, obstruct, or affect, then it's a repositioning, it's a foul. Where Samir Bendre, the national umpire, oh, that's something that we not normally see on the carrom board, but it just happens with the pace of the board. Sometimes the striker then goes with the coin. Samir Ansari will now look to come back with a strong intent. He needs to come back strong. 4 points on the first board for Niraj Kamble. This is the third Maharashtra Open Carrom Challengers Trophy organized by the Maharashtra Carromassociation, and then the replacement of the coin. cash prize worth 8 lakh. 500 participants, more than 500 participants. 55 women players are a part of this wonderful tournament. The first 2 years saw a grand response. And imagine a 2-day tournament in the city of Mumbai and over 500 participants. Absolutely incredible. Nicely done. Samir Ansari now has that opening that he's looking for. Here he goes again on the connection. Well done. Just slightly getting his angles right here. Now he has an easy one to pocket, which he'll do with great ease. Samir Ansari on the ascent here. He just needs to hold on to his nerve. The small little moments when he gets those opportunities. Because the second board now with a lead to Niraj Kamble 4-0. The queen still on the board. Nicely done. Well connected. Niraj Kamble has been really top when it comes to those swift and soft connections. The striker on the coin and then the pocket. That's what he does. Back-to-back coins. Then he gets another one in the form of a cover. So the queen belongs to Niraj Kamble. Oh, what a shot that was. Absolutely incredible from Niraj Kamble. The softest of touch. And then that third pocket. And this one on the rebounds would have been a grand finish, which already looks like a certainty now for Niraj Kamble. Can Samir Ansari weave a magic here? Oh, that's the opponent's coin gone in. And with that, another board to Niraj Kamble. The coin to him as well. So in the second set, after the second board, Niraj Kamble in a commanding position with a lead of 12-0. The third board coming up. Niraj Kamble now ready to break. He leads 1-0. The two boards in the second set belong to him. Some power there in that break. Good start. And this is what Niraj will look to build on. This is session number 3. 10 sessions lined up for the day. From today we go to tomorrow at this beautiful place here in Dadar, where you can come, watch it on Maharashtra Carrom Association's page on YouTube. Follow us on the social media handles as well to get complete coverage. This hall, the Shree Halari Visa Oswal Samaj Hall. Not quite able to get the cover, so it comes back in. The title sponsors, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Big thank you to them. We had the presence of Mr. Vasudev Mukherjee, the branch head LIC, who came in the morning for the opening ceremony. It was a subdued opening ceremony where the Maharashtra Carrom Association paid respects and offered condolences for the tragic loss of life of the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Ajit Dada Pawar. Not quite able to get the cover. In pursuit of the Queen, not quite able to get the cover. So Maharashtra Carrom Association, every year that they organize this wonderful Challengers Trophy, and it's an open tournament this year. The men and the women grouped together. 55 women Carrom players. Over 500 participants from 17 states. What a response this is. And you talk to Mr. Arun Kedar, the Honorary Secretary of the Maharashtra Carrom Association. He has so many wonderful plans ready to take Carrom on the next stage. It'll happen slowly, but it'll happen surely. The progress is visible. The progress can be felt. The players are having a great time. Live streaming of one match. We have 48 boards. You'll have people wanting to see all the matches. But streaming of one live match on the Maharashtra Carrom Association YouTube page. So this tournament has the making of everything that is required to take it to the next level. If you think it has not gone, you have to just be here at this hall to witness how big this event has already become. Every year a growing response. Imagine a 2-day tournament with more than 500 participants in itself is an achievement. Cash prize worth 8 lakh rupees. And every round that you win, there's something that you take. If not the experience. Easy cover now available for Samir Ansari. He must pocket this. And he does that. But trailing 0-12 in the second set at the third board. A deft touch from the inner part of the coin. Not quite able to get those angles today, Samir. Niraj will just have a quick look at the Carrom men that are available for him and tries to look at the tougher one. Tougher for us, not for him. He can take this so easily. We must chat with Niraj Kamble after the end of this match of how does he maintain this kind of composure, this kind of focus. Does Samir Ansari have an opening now? A brief opportunity that presents him. If he can just manage those two angles really well. On the connection, has a great angle. Oh, not quite able to. Now Niraj Kamble all on the right hand side. Is he looking for a connection or just one at a time? Oh, he looked for the connection, not quite able to execute that. But Samir Ansari has a chance to come back strongly into the game. He does that. But then an opening that he presents himself, gets it. Back to back that he needs to connect. Just keep his nerve cool and calm. Composure that he needs to maintain. Not only does he pocket one, gets the other one in a good position as well. Will get this one. That's a strong statement, but with that he'll have to keep this going. After the end of the third board, this one a strong fight back from Samir Ansari with the queen. He pockets 6 points. 3 boards still to go. Interestingly poised. 12-6 in the lead is Niraj Kamble. Okay, so we are ready for board number 4, set number 2. All of you who are watching Carrom for the first time or just accidentally tuned in to the YouTube page of Maharashtra Carrom Association, it's all about pocketing the coins. The player who breaks first, all the whites belong to him, the blacks belong to the opposition player. If you pocket a queen, you need to get a cover immediately on the next attempt. If not, the queen comes back on the board. Oh, Samir Ansari had a chance to get this queen and the cover. He loses out on this opportunity. Couple of times where he was in a very good position. But it's all about executing. The opposition coin gone in. Samir Ansari. He won the last board with 6 points to his credit. Connects this one well. He has maybe 2 or 3 on the left side of the board in the third pocket that he looked to do that. Well done. Beautifully done. The connection as perfect as it can get. From the inner part, we look to cut it and get the connection exactly right. This is what happens when you think that that's going to work out. It's easier said than done. When you're there on the board, you understand how difficult it is, and you know that it's a national level tournament, and with Niraj Kamble in the lead, never easy. Niraj will now look to keep the striker to him. Is he looking for the queen? He's got the queen. Will look for the tougher cover or the easier one compared to the two that are available. Gets it exactly right. On the inner part of the coin, connects it well on the bounce that it goes. Back to back pockets. Niraj Kamble will look to maintain this rhythm, this momentum with him. Excellent technique. Just slightly correcting his angles. The moment he has got the striker now in this go, he hasn't let it go to Samir Ansari. And that's the sign of a top player. He wanted to connect that really well, but not quite able to get the desired point of contact. But it presents an opportunity for Samir Ansari. Does it well. Well done. The first one in. He still has 3 on the board. Just keep his focus. Not quite able to. Now Niraj Kamble. Golden opportunity for him. He does this. Now one from the inner part. Just connect and it goes straight through in. And he does that. With 3 on the board, he gets 3 to his account. And with 4 boards, the scoreboard reads 18-7 in the second set. 2 boards to go. Niraj Kamble in the lead. So welcome back to the third edition of the Maharashtra Open Carrom Challengers Trophy 2025-26. Wonderfully organized by the Maharashtra Carrom Association. Session number 3 in progress. Lined up 10 sessions on day 1. Remember, cash prize worth 8 lakh rupees. A grand closing ceremony coming up tomorrow. Do not miss that. But do not miss the ongoing game where Samir Ansari has made a comeback, but he faces the stiff opposition of Niraj Kamble, who's got 2 and 2. On this board, we haven't seen any slams. The black slam, neither the white slam. There may be some more that may have happened on the 47 boards in addition to this. Let me tell you, there are 48 boards in action today. 48 boards. That's the scale of this tournament. Would normally have, say, 16 or 24 or 20, but 48 at the same time. The title sponsors, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Thank you to their support. The equipment partners, Siska, a big thank you to their support as well. Siska has given us the Shaw Slam carom boards and the bullet shot carom coins. Samir Ansari back to back. A big thank you to our sponsors, Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Union Bank, IDBI, Hindustan Petroleum, Mud Jeans and Barbecue Nation. Life Insurance Corporation of India's branch head, Mr. Vasudev Mukherjee, graced the occasion in the morning. Deft touch. That's been the highlight of Niraj Kamble's game today. Wonderful. Gets one out of the way, gets one in, which then positions two for him to be pocketed and the opening up of the coins in the center. Excellent work. Thinks of the coin, gets it perfectly. Looking to take this board and the match in this third session. The intention was right, not quite able to get the exact angle there that he would have wanted. 18-6 is the lead. The queen that comes up, not quite able to get the cover. Wonderful. So fast that he wanted that thumb. Good attempt, but Samir Ansari not quite getting that connection that he would have wanted this time. He gets it. Niraj Kamble now with two whites on the board and a queen to take care of. Just wanting to open up the board maybe was the thinking at that point of time. Samir Ansari with this position that he has got himself into. Nicely done. The queen and three coins on top. Nicely done. He has an opportunity to take this board to him. Just keep his composure. Oh, not quite able to. Presents another opportunity for Niraj Kamble. Easy queen. The cover also appears easy for us from here, but it's an execution that requires perfection without touching the opponent's coin. Not quite able to, because that position to get that cover was not quite there, and that's why we were saying that it's not that easy as it looks from where we are positioned here. And let me tell you, where Niraj Kamble and Samir Ansari are playing, there are so many people around this board. And when you're playing carom at your home or in your residential place or in your office or in your college or in your school, you're playing for fun. But the competition pressure is completely different. Oh, not quite able to get the cover there with Samir Ansari. 3 or 4 times that has happened on this board that both the players took the cover, but not quite able to take the queen. Now is it going in? It does. The queen belongs to Niraj Kamble. And looks like with this, not quite able to. Can Samir Ansari come back? It's a long lead that Niraj Kamble has. A big lead, I must say. A lead of 12 points. Samir Ansari gets this. So point for him on the board. At the end of 5 boards, Niraj Kamble still leads strongly. 18-7 with the last board of this set coming up. Can Samir Ansari make it a slam and then take the board and the set to him to equalize? Samir Ansari to break. Starts well. opened up exactly where he wanted the coins to be. A couple of them straight attempts. He must look to not give any chance to his opposition. Looking for the queen straight away. Gets that in. Has a couple of good angles for the cover, but he chooses the one that is exactly pieced between the two coins there. On the connection, he gets that. So queen belongs to Samir Ansari. He needs to hold on to his striking. Not quite able to. The thinking was right, but now it presents that opportunity for Niraj Kamble. He starts well. 1 out of 1. Gets that second one. That's a nice opening for him also on both parts of the board. Nicely done. 3 out of 3. Slightly changes the angle. 4 out of 4. 5 out of 5. Is a slam happening here? It was a little difficult one to get that gap in, but still the attempt was excellent. Gets this one in. Now, oh, not quite able to. I almost said that it's pocketed. Good try, but not quite able to find that gap between the two Carrom men. Oh, a couple of attempts that have not gone either ways. It's a quick shift of ends that's happening. Another chance now for Samir Ansari. He must hold on to this now. Gets that one. This one also looks to be easy. Gets that one in also. Well done, Samir Ansari. Just that inner connection. Can he get that cut exactly where he wants it to go? Not quite. Now Niraj Kamble. 2 from here look to be easy. 1 pocketed, but slightly altering the position of the other one. But still will want to get this. He does. Now Samir will get this in on the inner part, will connect, not quite able to pocket it. Niraj Kamble is so far ahead, 18-7 that the scoreline reads. Well done. Just a soft connect. Deft touch. Yes, he gets that. Samir Ansari will take this one also. He does. But eventually it is Niraj Kamble who maintains that lead. Even though the 6th board belonged to Samir Ansari, eventually this set going to Niraj Kamble, 18-12. And in this round of session 3, it is Niraj Kamble who has defeated Samir Ansari 2-0. 18-5 that he won the first set, 18-12 that he won the second set. Samir Ansari tried really hard, fought well, but it is Niraj Kamble who progresses to the next round.
Well done, yeah.
So, thank you.
बसत नाही